Hey YouTube, KB Coolers here, and as you can see, we got a little bit of a tapping situation going on here, and this game is really just all about that, and it says it right in the description in the name of the game. You're just gonna sit here and you're gonna tap. So you know, tap away if this is something you like. It is super easy, super simple. You literally just tap your screen and you kill different forms of goblins. At this point, on the bottom, you get coins that show up top. You can hire different people on the bottom. He is the only one that we haven't had right now. The other two are not very good, but that's because we haven't upgraded them at all, which we can do right now. Your coins are spent to upgrade your guys, so let's upgrade. We got plenty of money, so we'll pretty much max out their weapons. Hopefully they can do a little bit more damage to help us out. How's everybody been for December? Myself, I'm still trying to get over being sick. It has been brutal. I know if you guys have been watching my videos, it's been pretty much a constant battle for me for the past almost month. I've had this constant cough, and that's what happens when the kids come home and from school, and everybody at school is sick, and they get you sick. And as I'm sure you all are aware, those of you that have kids in school age, you're going to take 10 times longer to recover than they are. It doesn't matter what they get, you're going to have it much longer. And I have, to the point now where I had to, finally yesterday, I had to go get some antibiotics to try and take care of the issue with my throat and not being able to talk. So, bear with me. Talking is a little tough. I wanted to do a video yesterday, but I literally just could not talk at all. So, it's another day later, and it's Monday, so decided to do a short little video. Been kind of doing these little simple games. Good news to everybody on the channel that like some of the drag racing games that I put up. We're gonna go back and we're gonna try another run at one of our favorites. So keep an eye out for some new drag racing video games. Just to drop a little hint now. I decided to go back and try and play it. Even though I haven't advanced any farther, we did make a couple changes to our car, and you'll have to take a look at that there. Tell me what you think. Tell me how you did with it. We also are going to work on tuning some of the cars. We're going to tune it how I would tune an actual car to take onto the drag strip, which doesn't always correlate out to tuning video game cars. You would think it might, but for the most part, it really doesn't, just because there's so many more factors to take in when you're actually out on the track. For those of you that are kind of new to the channel, since I did a lot of those videos, I was a mechanic. I was a mechanic for Mazda for almost 10 years. So I have some experience there as far as mechanical knowledge. A number of my friends have some drag cars that we take out to the track every once in a while. I wish that I was in the financial position where I could afford one, but for anybody that does racing, they will know that they are money pits. You better love doing it, because you're not going to make money doing it, that's for sure. For the casual person at least. But back to the game here. When you start the game, you do start off as level 1. You do start as, let's click back. You are Bob here, and Bob starts with a sword. And he's just going to walk up to these goblins, and you're going to tap your screen anywhere to attack them. And that's what you're going to keep doing. And you're going to keep doing it, and doing it, and doing it. The game doesn't try to hide the fact that you will be clicking a lot. And believe me, you will be clicking a lot. So, and it just sits there. They don't attack you back. You're not going to die. You're just going to do a lot of clicking. And you can kind of look through. There are a few different menus. And luckily, our little guys here will continue to, that we hired to do some work for us. There's a number of traits that you can give them. It shows you, you know, what some of the traits are that you can have there. You do find some artifacts, apparently. We haven't found any, I don't believe. So, and then you have your, in the training camp, you can use your points available to move up as well. And then you also have your upgrades, where you can upgrade what you're using. I am on the tier 2. I went from a sword to now with a iron hatchet. And we can sharpen it to do a little more damage, so we will do so, and we'll actually do so twice, burning a lot of our money. But you can see, if I only have to click 5 or 6 times to kill an enemy, I can do that. I can also just sit back and talk to you while making a video, and my two guys that I have hired on will do it for me. So it literally is something that is super casual, but like I said, right there in the title of the game, it is a casual game that's going to involve you tapping a lot of the screen. I'm sorry, like I said, trying to get over this is been terrible. So can't say too much more about that. You do have quests up top that you can work on trying to go through. We haven't made it to the next section with higher level goblins yet, so we're still working on getting there. We've killed 2 of the 5 ranks, and we have not found discover copper weapons. We haven't found them yet either, so we're still working on it. We're trying to move along. There is no real tutorial. You just kind of come in and it tells you to tap. So I'll kind of go over, you know, what I found so far in the game. The first thing that you're going to need to do is it's going to tell you every time that you have points available. We have a skill point available, so you can go into skill points. I've kind of moved up this attack tree, and it's going to do this. There's also a one for money and one for poison-tipped arrows, and they open up other things. You don't discover them till you get there. So once you keep working up, it'll kind of get you to where you want to be. But you do need to move through them to find out what exactly they do. So far, I can show you that this first one does 1.25 speed multiplier. Then I went up here onto the left and got another 1.25 multiplier. So I'm basically working up the damage multipliers up the side, and that's what I think I'll continue to do just for right now. There is, you know, the melee damage there, range damage. Kind of gives you everything right there. I haven't been able to get into the champion points and the legacy points yet, but like I said, we just started the game, so you know, we're just kind of moving on. The chests over here on the right hand side do pop up from time to time. They will give you stuff just for being around, whether you're online or offline. They will pop up, and I'm kind of remembering, I can't remember exactly what it took to, you know, to get to bring up the harder goblins. But every once in a while it pops up, and I don't remember. It just randomly did it, so I clicked on it, and I have no idea how to bring it up. So if anybody in the comments knows, hey, that would be great. Or whether you have to do it when you get to a certain level, that's maybe as well. You can see for the legacy up there, you need 3,000 taps. And right now I have 1.22 thousand taps, so we're almost to halfway as far as our number of taps. But like I said, to get your legacy stuff, you're going to be doing a lot of tapping on the screen, and we will do so just as I kind of talk through the game with you. There's not a whole bunch to say about the game. It is simple as far as things go. The one thing I can say is it's probably going to be best to hire all your guys initially so that they can kind of get on and do as much damage as possible. As you can see, I do 105 damage, 45 here. He's doing 5, and then we could still hire him for 20k, which we can do. And let's do that. Let's hire him. Let's see what he. I don't know what this is. Oh, it's going to change our screen. Okay, we're of Earth, storms, oceans, or flames. Let's go with Earth. I don't know what it's going to actually do. That's gold bonus. Oh, walk speed, range damage, melee damage. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. So when we get to that availability, we're going to definitely do that because we want to get as much melee damage as possible if we're going to stay with those type of weapons. I guess that's what he does. I don't know if there's a way to he must not be on the screen, or maybe I just can't see him. The screen does not turn horizontal, which would be nice so that I could have a little more room to see what's going on. But we're about to hit level 3 in not too long here, so hopefully that will bring up some stuff. We're gonna upgrade. We're gonna just upgrade our guys here. Try and get them doing a little more. So now they are max upgraded for what they have. They can get different bows now that will help them do more damage. But for the moment, till we can get to level 3, we're just going to continue tapping away here. This game is actually surprisingly fun. You wouldn't think so. There's not a whole lot to do other than sit and tap, and if that's there are a few little things you can go through and justify with, that it is kind of a quote RPG, I think they want to call it, but just because you can do a little skill change tree on them doesn't mean that that is what it is. Let's see the skill points. I wonder if they're just for us. We only have 1, so there's nothing more we can do. We're basically on to this screen. I don't think there's any more. No more maps. We're about to hit our next level, so let's get to level 3 and see what happens here. All right, we leveled up. Man, it didn't pop up to move us to our next group of characters here. So let's go back. I want to get my weapon to its max here, because once you get it to its max, then you can go to your next weapon. But we're gonna need we need quite a bit more to get to that point. That's why at this point I was hoping that maybe we could go to some harder goblins. But I really wish that screen would pop back up, because I'm not entirely sure how to get to it. For the time being, we're going to upgrade to their crossbows. And I think we will have enough money. Yep, we'll definitely have enough money to go ahead and do that for each. So now they will be on the same level as us as far as tier 2 weapons. We do have some money to bring up their damage multipliers there. We will... Nope, can't quite get him enough, but we will here in a second. If you want to download this game, it is, you can just search for it, but it is available on the Google App Store. It doesn't cost anything. It is free. I try to do as much free games on the channel as possible. Few people have requested some different paid games, which is fine. I may decide to do some. I just get worried because I don't want to put a bunch of money down for a game that doesn't work real well. So I try and find what people want to see and what are interested in, but also it's going to actually work on my phone because it is not the newest thing in the world. So some games may not work as well as they could, and really not, a couple bucks here and there, I don't mind that, but some games can get expensive when you get into, $20 or more per game. That gets to be a little bit more than what I'm able to do here at this point. We are working towards trying to get some new equipment here. I think that'll probably be a little bit later into the new year. I'll be able to get a different phone. This phone is holding out pretty well. I did make the video on how to free up some space because with running a lot of these games, with making a lot of videos, I only had 16 gigs of of memory on my phone, so I needed to put something in to take a little bit of that off, and I was able to free up a couple gigs to download a few more things. The big thing is I can move my videos onto there, and that keeps a lot of it. So my video time and everything like that is isn't so bad. I'm not so tight windowed as far as having to pay attention to how long the videos are, and just so that I don't have a memory issue with my phone. But that is one of the problems of being a small YouTuber on a budget. I'm trying to do what I can do with what I got, and that's what I hope you guys as my audience can see, that you don't have to have a lot of equipment to do YouTube videos. And it held me back for so long, trying to decide, was I going to make some YouTube videos? Was I not going to make some YouTube videos? And it was about a year of going back and forth. And then I was actually watching one of Roberto Blake's videos, and he said, you know what, you just need to do it. Stop worrying about the equipment you have and do it, because if you're worrying about the equipment, you're never going to be able to do it, because you have to start somewhere, and the equipment will not bring you an audience, will not make your channel, because let's be honest, as my first videos are, I think I've gotten much better, but my first videos were not good. I was so nervous about talking and making the video, because I'm sitting there like, oh well, people are gonna they're not gonna like it, nobody's gonna watch, I'm gonna feel stupid. But you know what, you need to get over that. That's part of learning how to do this. And for any of my subscribers that haven't made a video, just try to make one. I mean, it really is, it's become actually fun for me to make a video. I never thought it would be that way. I never thought that just playing these little games would, the games themselves may not be the funnest thing in the world, but sitting here and, talking to you guys, the ones that watch the videos, knowing that, hey, maybe I'm introducing something that you might like, or, a tip or a trick that may help you out, that's really, has really come a long way to helping me get comfortable in doing this. And getting the comments back from a lot of my subscribers and a lot of the people out there has really been nice too. I mean, it wasn't but 6 months ago that I had one subscriber, and his name was Bob, and he still leaves a few comments here and there, but he was like the only one that would ever leave a comment. So and then I picked up a few more people that have left some comments, and it just feels good when especially when somebody comes in there like, hey, I really liked the video, this helped me out. And doing a lot of mobile gaming stuff, you don't find too many of, hey, this really helped me out, but it's more of, hey, that was a good video, that game might be cool to play. And that's really what I'm here about. I'm You know, I'm not here to give you top of the line gameplay because let's be honest, I'm not always very good at the games that I play. I play them because I like them. I play them because I think they might be interesting, and I play them because I hope that you all may find them interesting and want to play them yourselves. So it's a game like this. You know, I'm just sitting here having a nice conversation with y'all and tapping on my screen now. You know, 1,500 times on our way to 3,000. So it is quite a bit of tapping, but you know, it is what it is. You know. Let's see if we can level up. We do have 3 points. I think we need 4. We have 3 points available. Yes, we do need 4, so we're still waiting on some points if we want to continue up that direction. We have plenty of money, so let's try and boost our attack up some. So now we're doing 135 per tap. I really wish that we could move on to another level of goblins. I just cannot. Okay, hold on, let's see. These are just ascension stuff. That's bizarre. It has to be in one of these has to be in one of oh, it takes 15. Okay, I see. See the artifact shop. What can we buy? Oh, it takes 25 of each. We got a lot we got to pick up before we can even pick up some of that. So we'll have to exit the shop for right now. That error is going to keep staying up there until we get past that. But I think we're kind of stuck at where we're going to be stuck at for right now until we continue on. And I need to do about another 1,500 clicks. So what I will do is I will pause the video for you right now. I will continue to try and level up, and we will continue on with the video in just a minute. I will be right back with you. Okay, so I have found out exactly how to upgrade the levels, which I would have been nice if I would have been doing it the whole way, but I didn't realize that this part actually closed down. If you, as you can see, we moved up a level. If you click on here, it raises it up, but if you click it back again, it does drop it down. One of them things, you know, I was just tapping around the screen trying to figure out exactly how to do it. As you can see, we still have about 1,000 more taps to go, but these guys are taking a little more damage to do. As you can see, I've done 2,016 and counting. So we'll up it to another. These guys will take 5,000. Damage. Okay, so this is 50,000. So these are going to take quite a number of taps to get through, and that's really going to be the key for me right now, is because I want to get to that 3,000 tap mark here for this video before I end the video, because I am curious to see exactly what that is and what it will do. Hopefully maybe that's for a legacy point, I'm not sure, but we are going to tap away. As you can see, these are the level 4, so there's still one more higher level after this, but we are racking up the money. So let's jump in and see if we can speed things up a little bit. We can sharpen one more time, and then I think if we just another one of these guys here should be able to sharpen this weapon. As you can see, I upgraded to the longsword as well when I had it paused. It was about 15 minutes of playing to figure that, just to figure out how to bring that screen back up. You feel kind of stupid because it is that simple, but as you can see, once they get to be harder, you're going to tap considerably more. But as you can see, look at the experience that I get off of one. It makes a big difference. I can sharpen that, and now I'm doing 900 per hit. So my two guys with me are doing about 100 a shot a piece, so they're not really all that useful and effective, but it's okay. We will just continue on our clicking ways. We were almost to the 3,000 taps. Trying to see in the quest how many kill 5 goblin elites. Okay, we've killed 3 so far, so this will be one of our quests, and then we will need to slay the next highest level one, which I think we will do. We might as well try, because I'm trying to get all these taps in, and I am literally tapping my phone as fast as possible. We got one more here to kill. Let's upgrade our weapon. So now we're doing over 1,000 a hit, so it's only going to be 50, actually be about 48 taps to kill this guy here. But once we get him, that'll be a quest done. There we go. Now we need to kill a goblin leader. So let's back it down. Let's upgrade. So we'll get the goblin leader after this one right here. And then we'll have to kill 5 of them. And we still have to discover the see, we could turn the auto level on, which after 5 kills it advanced it automatically. That's one of them things that probably would have been good to look at in the beginning. Wow, this one's going to be quite a number of taps to get to this one, and it should almost put us at our tap goal by the time we're there. I want to jump back up. We got enough to upgrade again, and this goblin leader is going to be quite a while. Like I said, this game just involves tapping. There's no damage done back. There's nothing you need to worry about. All you need to worry about is tapping your screen, and you're going to do a lot of it. So move your finger around. You can tap anywhere on the screen. It doesn't really matter as long as you're constantly tapping, as we are here. It may be better if with a stylus, but because your hand will start to go numb after a while from sitting here tapping on the screen. I don't know anybody who has anybody played this game before, and how far have you gotten? But right now, it shows your lifetime taps down underneath, and I've tapped the screen now 2,500 times, so it's been quite a lot. I know there's a few of those. I personally, from the reviews that I've read and stuff, think they're scams where you tap the egg or whatever, and you're supposed to get some amount of money when you get done tapping it, and literally you'll tap it 10,000, 100,000 times to get some money. And I don't know, maybe you sit there and tapping your screen that much. It's been it's been something to do for this game. I tell you what, I actually figured that I wouldn't have made it this far, because I'm not much of just sitting here tapping, but it is something to strive for. I tell you what, I've killed 435 goblins, so I'm not doing too bad myself here, and I'm going to continue. I want to get to that 3K. I'm going to get that legacy, whatever that is. I don't know. These may be I don't know if this is the final boss, or when you get done 5 of these, what do you get? What happens? Does it change to something else? Does it? Okay, we got to level up, and we are almost. Okay, so we can go to one more leader after this. We do have a bunch of money, so let's go down. Let's try and upgrade some stuff. we will just let our and we're almost to a an iron battle axe, so we're almost to our 3,000 3,000 taps, almost to an iron battle axe. You know, we're hitting him for almost hitting him from almost 2,000 a hit, and we're critting him for some pretty good amounts. So I apologize for coughing there, one, you know, just can't stop it, just can't get it away. But we're gonna continue on, and once we get to that, I'm gonna end the video after we get to this 3,000 taps and see what it gives us. See what the next legacy is, whether it's every 3,000 or what's it gonna be. I'm not sure, but we're almost there. We'll drop him and we'll be right. We're hit there just before we kill him, so we'll see what it does. We probably have a few more points that we can give ourselves to level up here. We can definitely purchase the new weapon, and that's what we will do right before. There we go. Oh wow, so it goes on the 4,000 at this point. Okay, we'll let them sit there and shoot, and we'll take a look. What did that give us? Okay, it gave us a champion point and a legacy point, so that's awesome. I'm sorry, we have notifications popping up there. That's my fault, I didn't turn them off. I never do. I know they pop up all the time on my videos. Y'all don't need to tell me. Alright, increases damage done by blades, by arrows. Okay, well, gains 20% damage while tapping quickly. Well, we tap pretty quickly, so that might be nice. Every time we get a new level, he gets another sharpness. But I think we're gonna go with the enrage. 20% damage per level is pretty nice. Let's buy that one. Alright, we will exit. And we have a legacy point. Let's see what legacies we have. Alright, we get a crystal after being online for 6+ hours. Noble heritage after online for 6+ hours. Alright, archers, shopkeepers. I think I'm going to go with this warrior's heritage as well. We'll try that out. So there we are. We have it. We now need to tap the screen another 4,000 times. But as you can see, he's enraged. He's doing 2,000 a hit. We'll finish this goblin off and move on. We do have some regular level stuff I believe we can do as well. Yeah, we have 7 points, so we will go up and we will purchase that. Takes 5 more, so we don't have enough for that. But what we can do is I should have done it back before, you know, I wasn't paying attention. We can move on to the next level. Well, that's right, we do need 5 of the goblin leaders here. So as I continue on tapping and slashing here, and as you can see, I'm slowly getting redder and redder here, and as I do, he hits supposed to hit harder and harder, but maybe that's the max that he can actually hit. Right there is 2,500 damage. We have up over 1 million more coins, so with these higher level guys, you're just going to continue to tap and you're going to get a lot more. How about we drop this one last goblin leader to end the game off. We will use our chest here to claim some extra coins. But as soon as we finish off this goblin, I will end the video. And there's a whole lot more to this game because we're going on to, it looks like after goblins, we go to kobolds. So we're changing up a little bit different here. And we still got We're going to have another 2 more goblins to kill for the quest, but that is alright. I will continue to do so. If you'd like to see a little more of this game, if you want to see how many lifetime taps I have, let me know. If you want to compete, go ahead, download it yourself. Try and see if you can out-tap me here. So far, I've done 3,200 taps. So 3,200 taps in a video is not too bad, I don't think. Pretty good for sitting here talking with y'all. And like I said, not a whole lot that you need to pay attention to. My helpers, I could probably upgrade them and do a bit more. But for right now, I think I'm just going to have to end the video where we're at here. I thank you all for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please feel free to do so. Give the video a thumbs up. Trying to get... we've blown past all our goals for the end of the year. So, I'm putting it up there as I'll take... whatever the subscriber goal we get is well above what I thought it was going to be. So I thank you all for subscribing. I thank you all for watching. Without you guys, the channel would not have moved along as it has. And I'm really grateful for everybody for that help in making the channel as good as it is today. So I thank you all, and as always, have a good day.